I accept all that I cannot change and have the courage to change what I can. Hello and welcome to Dumi's Daily Grind. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're doing well. My name is Dumi and my journey began on the 13th of October 2021. If you are new, here I talk about recovery, spiritual growth, mental health issues, sobriety, relapses, and spiritual well-being, focusing mainly on the daily work, the grind, that goes into finding peace of mind, contentment, and freedom from addiction. If this is something you are interested in, please subscribe and hit the notification bell as I release new content regularly, and hopefully we will travel together on this journey toward finding enlightenment. Today I'm talking about a spiritual tool that has been used for decades for those who are seeking serenity and peace of mind. This prayer holds such a huge significance that it is recited every minute, every hour, and every day around the world. This is the Serenity Prayer. If you want to change today, a few things have to be implemented to start the journey, of course, and there are a few of those things we can do, and some of them I have discussed already. You know, I was thinking a few seconds ago about this decision I have taken. This decision to follow this path and the reasons behind this decision and what exactly this has meant to me the last few weeks, and a thought popped up. But Dumi, what are you doing? You are no longer fun. Why don't you just relax and take a break from this journey of yours and have a little fun, huh? My anxiety scale shot up a bit, and my body's reaction to my mind suggestion was intense. Wow, how easily the mind forgets the consequences I have had to deal with whenever I obliged it and gratified it. So I just employ this prayer to get back on track and stay put on this journey. Now, while gathering information on this content, I found some very interesting records on the internet on the believed origins of this prayer, and will share with you what I found. Before I continue though, I would like to recite the version of the prayer I first heard about 8 years ago, and it goes: God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I heard this prayer in the rooms of Alcoholics Anonymous, as it is used at the end of meetings and forms part of that program. This prayer was used in many churches in the 1930s and 1940s and was adopted and popularized by AA in the 1940s. Apparently, according to Wikipedia, the prayer was written by Carl Paul Reynold Niebuhr, an American public theologian, ethicist, commentator on politics and public affairs, and professor at Union Theological Seminary. He wrote and spoke frequently about the intersection of religion, politics, and public policy, with his most influential books including Moral Man and Immoral Society, and The Nature and Destiny of Men, and has led many scholars to move away from idealism and embrace realism. He was so influential that he was even cited by President Barack Obama, and in 2017, PBS released a documentary on Niebuhr titled An American Conscious: The Reynold Niebuhr Story. Around 1931, he composed his prayer, and his prayer then was: Father, give us the courage to change what must be altered, serenity to accept what cannot be helped, and the insight to know the one from the other. In 1951, it is believed the original composition was found and recorded as: God, give me grace to accept with serenity the things that cannot be changed, courage to change the things which should be changed, and the wisdom to distinguish the one from the other, living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardship as a pathway to peace, taking, as Jesus did, the sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that you will make all things right if I surrender to your will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with you forever in the next. Amen. This prayer covers so many aspects referred to in recovery, such as grace, acceptance, serenity, courage, faith, surrender, and wisdom. From a psychological perspective, psychologytoday.com has an article analyzing the new movement in psychology referred to as positive psychology toward radical acceptance, focusing on gratitude and resonating with the positive. It is believed that people are improving their quality of life as a result of these techniques. It begins with acceptance. William Berry, a psychotherapist whose interest is in the area of substance abuse and individual happiness, cites the second Buddhist noble truth in his work and blog, which states, "Desire and craving is the root of all suffering." He believes that acceptance is key to finding happiness. Acceptance and commitment therapy or training, known as ACT, helps train mindfulness, which is an awareness of the present moment without judgment, assisting individuals in their ability to better tolerate negative thoughts and feelings, and encourages us to behave according to our values. ACT or ACT has been tested for depression, certain anxiety disorders including OCD, in coping with delusions and hallucinations in those that have psychotic disorders, and with those looking to handle workday stress more effectively. So, the first step to any action towards change is widely believed to be acceptance of things just the way they are, and that requires courage. My question today then is, do you have the courage to change? I have taken the steps required to implement the change I want, the change that is positive, the change that will allow me to be present and aware, the change that will bring about my mindfulness, and the change that will lead me to the genuine happiness that I have been longing for, that is not reliant on the material. What change do you want? Do you feel you can attain it if you had the tools? Would you employ these methods to attain it? Are you noticing that your life can be better? Well, the answer is yes, it can. And the only way to find out is through beginning with acceptance and have the courage to just start. We can do it, one day at a time. No matter how small or big the change is, it can be done. Epictetus wrote, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. Some things are up to us, and some things are not up to us. Our opinions are up to us, and our impulses, desires, aversions, in short, whatever is our own doing. Our bodies are not up to us, nor are our possessions, our reputations, or our public offices, or, that is, whatever is not our own doing." The 8th century Indian Buddhist scholar Shantiva of the ancient Nalanda University suggested, "If there's a remedy when trouble strikes, what reason is there for dejection? And if there is no help for it, what use is there in being glum?" The 11th century Jewish philosopher Solomon Gabirol wrote, And they said, at the head of all understanding is distinguishing between what is and what cannot be, and the consoling of what is not in our power to change. The philosopher W. Bartley expresses a similar sentiment and says, "For every ailment under the sun, there is a remedy, or there is none. If there be one, try to find it. If there be none, never mind it." So yes, it is what it is, and we can do what we can, when we can, and discard what we can't. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your support and being with me on this journey to finding serenity. If you enjoy listening to me, please don't forget to subscribe and let your friends, your family, and your tribe know that they can also join me on this journey toward finding serenity and some peace of mind. Until I see you next time, stay well and God bless you and keep you safe today. Change can be achieved if we put the work required and have the courage to change what we can and the wisdom to know the difference. Let us be diligent with the work required to achieve our goals and experience serenity and peace of mind. The answers are always right in front of us and will be revealed if we truly seek them. Let us be present, conscious, and intentional in our lives and grow positively to achieve the happiness we seek. If you have a suggested topic you would like for me to cover, please do not hesitate to let me know under the comment sections, and I will be more than willing to oblige. Goodbye for now, and have a fantastic day.